Hello everyone, welcome to Lele Lives where we make learning English fun and easy. And I hope you are excited as I am about this because this is our first ever lesson. And I promise you it's definitely going to be insightful and worthwhile. So what is Lele Lives? Lele Lives is all about tutoring you as per lessons that are practical and creative writing, insightful literature discussions, and of course we're going to do those easy to follow tutorials in English speaking. So if you are a poetry lover, someone just looking to improve their English language speaking skills, or if you're an aspiring creative writer, you are definitely at the right place. So in today's lesson, we are going to look into greetings and introductions in English. Why? Because these are very important and crucial in starting conversations, because you cannot just walk into a meeting, you cannot just walk into an interview and not greet people and not introduce yourself. You need to be able to do those two things. Remember, we are different people with our different native languages and cultures. So English is the one language that unites all of us, and it's very easy. So it's important that you learn some of its basics so that you are able to handle certain atmospheres. So, in today's lesson, we are going to look into those basic greetings and introductions, and we'll definitely look into some of the extra phrases that you can say after introductions. Okay, now in this first section, we will look into basic greetings. So in English, we have many ways in which we can greet one another. But in today's lesson, I'll just help you with some that are common and some in which you can use in either formal atmospheres and informal atmospheres. First one can be hello. Hello is the most common way which we use to greet one another in English. It can be informal, it can be formal. It all depends on the atmosphere, or also it all depends on what you say after it. Note that what you say after hello will determine whether this is formal or this is informal. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, that is formal. Hello, sir, that is formal. Hello, my love, that is informal. Hello, dear, that is informal. So what you say after it is what will determine whether it's formal or it's informal. And then the second one is hi. Hi is the same as hello, but it's very casual, very informal. It disagrees definitely to be formal because it's hi dear, hi say. If you say hi say, that is informal. Maybe you're just saying hi say, you're just greeting them because you're passing by. But when you're in a meeting, you can't just say hi say. Definitely you'll have to say something else. And then we also have good morning. Good morning, this one we use it before 12 p.m. in the early hours. It's formal, it's informal. It all depends on what you say after it as well. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, sir. Good morning, my love. That will determine whether it's formal or it's informal, what you say after it. And then there's good afternoon. Good afternoon, same as good morning. It can be formal, it can be informal. So what you say after it will determine whether it's formal or it's informal. And good afternoon, we use it between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. We also have good evening. Good evening, we use it after 6 p.m. These are very common. These are the greetings that you can use anywhere, anytime. You understand? Because particularly this last three that I mentioned, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So if you can just put those in mind, you are good to go because they are formal, they are informal. What determines is what you say after them. Remember, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? That is formal. And now let's move to introductions. Let's introduce ourselves. Now you've greeted people, it's time that you introduce yourself. How do you introduce yourself? You can say, my name is Lily Lives. that is okay. Or you can say, I am Lily Lies, that is okay. It doesn't matter where you are. As long as you said those two, you have introduced yourself. That is a way to introduce yourself. Now, let's see how we can create and introduce each other in a conversation. Let's do it in a dialogue so that you understand it better. First person can say, hi, my name is Lily Lies. What is your name? Second person, hi, I am John. Nice to meet you, John. Nice to meet you too, Lily. Right, easy like that. Now let's do it together. Let's do it together. I will be the first person and you will be the second person. Right, okay. Hi, my name is Lily Lies. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? That's amazing. Easy like that, right? Now, let's move on to those extra phrases. What is it that you can say now that you've introduced yourself, now that you've greeted people? There's so many things that you can say. You can ask them how they're doing. You can ask them where they are from. Anything that you say afterwards is an extra phrase. And then the conversation will just go on and go on naturally. It'll flow naturally like that. Trust me, you don't even have to think about it. It happens naturally. As long as you are good with greetings and introductions, you're good to go, trust me. Now, let's look into some of the extra phrases. How are you can be some of the extra phrase that you can use. And where are you from can be an extra phrase. What are you doing here can be an extra phrase. Now let's use it in a full conversation so that you understand it better. I'll be the first person and you will be the second person. Hi, my name is Lily Lies. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Oh, that's beautiful. I know the country. You see, the conversation happens naturally. I get to tell you what I know about where you're from, or rather, I get to ask you how you're doing, or how do you feel about staying in that particular place. It's easy like that. You don't even have to sweat. You don't even have to think about it. It happens naturally. Great job, everyone. We did very well. Never doubt your capabilities and your abilities. Keep practicing these phrases and soon you'll be confident in English conversations. I promise you that. If you enjoyed this lesson, do like this video and subscribe to Lily Lies. Hit the bell icon so that you never miss the next lesson. See you next time and bye for now.